Hello, everybody. This is Pure Heart 1777 here, and I have a special guest star joining with me in this adventure, whom you have seen in Jeremy's playthrough of Earthbound.
Hello guys, I'm Super4134 joining along for another adventure of the same game we already did, but sadly we couldn't finish it for multiple reasons that we can't talk about here.
Yeah, so we won't be discussing that, so we'll just start with a new game, shall we say? And these two other files are just for some secrets later. Alright. I usually go with fast. Actually, first let me start off by saying the game was released in, I believe, 1994, correct?
Mm-hmm.
1 year before I was born. And Ape Software is a company with making some of the Pokemon games.
They became Creatures Incorporated as time went on.
And let's see.
Stereo, of course.
And here's a fun fact. If the creator, Itoi, when he presented this game to Miyamoto absolutely had nothing to do with it at all. And Itoi started crying because, it was never going to be, he didn't approve it. But Mr. Iwata, when he played through the game and he helped Itoi fix it, or, some minor adjustments, and this is Miyamoto's first RPG game he ever played.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
It was his first one ever. And if it wasn't for Itoi and Iwata, this game would have never made it to the Western country, that is the United States.
Western countries, yeah, makes sense. Because as we all know, the predecessor of this game, Mother 1, was supposed to come to America. It was already translated, but for whatever reason they couldn't ship it out, and then that didn't happen. And we didn't even get the translation until how many years ago? Like 3? Yeah.
Almost about 3 years.
Not 2 years, actually. I remember in 2015 the announcement. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And hold on. We will be right back in just a minute. This will take a short second.
Mm-hmm.
A very, very interesting story. But we are back, and I got whatever I needed to be fixed, which was the audio. But regardless of that, stereo and the mono, I never really got the idea of these two. However, this game first came out for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
And then later on was ported onto the Wii U Virtual Console because of fans asking for it so much that they just decided, yeah, let's bring it back. Oh, and that got popular real fast. Let me tell you.
And then what came back on the new Nintendo 3DS Virtual Console?
Which is the system we're using to play this right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And first of all, which styles of windows do you prefer? I'm gonna let Gerald pick them.
When I play the game, I either choose between plain flavor or mint flavors. So for this, let's just go mint. That's correct.
Mint. Alright. Alright. Now, many of you people always choose with NAS. However, I am going to name him myself.
Or after yourself.
Don't you judge me, people.
I'll judge you real hard after this. Kidding.
And what? I had a couple of thoughts on who to name Paula, and it's not Fran. I know that was one of Jeremy's friends. However, instead of the one I thought of earlier, this is actually a pretty legit name for Paula instead. It makes really good sense.
H.
Yep, and you'll understand why later. And in Jeremy's playthrough, remember, he nicknamed you...
Draw.
However, this is what I'm naming him.
Gerald.
There, Gerard. That makes more. That's even better. I
You
could
miss.
just. I could do 64134. That's just calling out numbers.
You could have also called him Super. That's alright. Let's go with that. It's good
Yeah.
enough.
Super. I don't know. What do you.
I think this is fine. Let's go with it.
Gerard. And another friend? It's not Ryu. It's going to be somebody that will be commentating in the future playthrough of this game. And Gerald can already tell by the name I'm putting in right now.
Are you serious?
Yep,
Okay.
it's Kevin!
Keyboard chips.
And the default dog in this game is King. However, I'm nicknaming him after my first dog, and the only male dog I have in my family. He passed away last year, so I always name him Sammy. And my favorite homemade food? Well, that's the answer. It's ham.
Damn.
Ham. I love ham.
Plain and simple. Sounds good.
And my favorite thing? What my favorite thing is easy.
Rock. Your favorite thing is rockin', right?
Nope. Mine's is actually.
1777.
Yep. YouTube name.
PK 1777.
Actually, no, it's this. I have enough room.
Pure heart one shot. Oh. Interesting.
That works. And wow. Let's get this shit started!
All ready to go. Welcome to the peaceful town of Ona, located in Eagle Land. Or so it seems.
In the year 1990X.
Because they can never come up with an exact year, so just make it X.
Well, because this game can be played no matter what the year 19, but we're not in the 1990s anymore, people. We're in the 2000s, so it should be 2000X.
But it's not. This is the place the creators decided the game to be in.
Yeah. And this is good grammar right here. Actually, no. This is good grammar. Todd's house. For Ness's houses, don't you think it's weird why they call it Ness's house?
I'm pretty sure that's how you would do it, but I know some people use it in other forms. They put the apostrophe after the S if somebody's name has an S at the end. I don't know what the correct form is, but I'll figure that out later.
Yeah. Alright, so to start off with any RPG, you have offense, which is attack, defense, which is what I just plainly said, defense, speed, as how fast you can move, how quickly you can move, depends, think of Mario and Luigi RPG games of speed, is how fast your turn comes.
So basically in every other RPG.
Yeah. And guts, there's two things to guts. How you can withstand an attack that would drop your HP to 1. Think of Endure from Pokemon. It's how you can withstand an attack and still have 1 HP remaining. And your critical hits, which is your smash attack. That's what Guts also has an impact on. Vitality, every time you see it go up by 1, the next time you level up, it'll go up, your maximum HP will go up by 5. Same thing with IQ. IQ will be for PSI. Now luck is more of avoiding enemy attacks and basically running. I don't know, Joe. Do you think running away from enemies is more luck or more speed?
It's more luck.
Yeah. Luck is kind of it's more what I'm more commonly used to knowing is how easily you can avoid enemy attacks. But you know, enough long talk. Let's just get on with the game. Alright, so first, hey bro, did the sound wake you up? Were you freaked out? No shit!
Pretty sure you'd be freaked out if you heard a large meteor coming down and hitting part of your town. So
Yeah, and in this game, like Undertale, they do have different
okay.
dialogue if you speak to them again. Do you think Mom will let me stay up late tonight? I can't seem to fall back to sleep. No. And the crackback? Yeah. This is your first equipable weapon in the game, which is okay for right
It's okay
now.
for your standards.
For right now, because we're only level 1. It's the best we can have in this situation. Although, once you leave, there's no enemies for you to fight until later on. Now, there's two options. You can leave, like sneakily go out of your house in your pajamas, or you can talk to your mom and get your clothes. She'll ask you to put your clothes on. So, with some decency, we are gonna put clothes on.
Because walking out in your pajamas is the best idea you could possibly do.
And I'll sneak out of my room even if I have to. Like, something this wouldn't be, like, formal to any other person outside, wouldn't you? Yeah. So, be careful, come home as soon as you can. Besides humans, dogs also sleep at night. Why aren't you asleep? If you can understand why it's in parentheses, it's because Ness or me has the power of telepathy, which is meaning I can I can read the animal's mind. Just
Or
like
anyone's matter.
just like Nintendo and Lucas. So
First and third game.
yeah. I believe you have to pay psychic points in Mother 1 to use telepathy.
I don't have to hear.
Wow, one of a very, very courageous policeman. Well, yep, police are famous for closing roads if something is going on. You are going for the world record. Interesting.
It's true.
And he wants to return home, but the road is closed. People are taking this meteorite situation too seriously.
Well, what do you?
Well,
It's something people aren't used to seeing every day. You know,
yep,
meteorites don't randomly land in your hometown every single day.
is it day? But is it day? Nope, it's night.
So,
Did you hear the Big Bang? I think a meteorite landed nearby. I want to be the first to see it, okay? I'm going
too
to
late.
be the first to get there. You better hurry up your ass, boy, because I'll be walking there.
It's too late. There's already people up there.
Yeah. And in here is Picky. Oh, hi. Pokey, my brother, ran out of here to chase after a police car. He said, Picky, you should stay home. So I'm home watching our house. Mom and Dad aren't home yet. They went out to an elegant restaurant.
Is this hour?
Yeah, but who knows what time it is in this time of game. I'm pretty sure
Probably
it's
around midnight, perhaps.
probably. So this is Picky and Pokey's house. You can see by the two beds, and the two chairs, and the two windmills. Enough with, just raiding their house. Let's actually go outside and check on what the hell is going on up from the top. And people, in the first part, you may notice that there's not much audio. However, in the next part, I will fix it. But, Let's see what this. Oh, don't you know what time it is? Get your butt home pronto. It's how would I say 1 a.m. in my time, so there's nothing too concerning about that.
Concerning. Nighttime is dangerous time, as they all call it.
Yeah. In Gerald's time, it's 11 o'clock, correct?
11 o'clock? No, it's 10. Just one off by 1 hour.
Okay. Because I know you're 3 hours behind me. A meteorite has landed. The sharks are running wild in town. You kids are wandering around, and I'm hungry. I hate my job.
And quit it and find something else. That's simple.
It's his decision, and it's not my problem. It's dangerous to go to the hilltop. Even if I advise you not to go, it won't stop you, will it?
Nope.
Nope.
Still going up.
Where's that going? Nobody's even stopping me from going up there in the first place. You can tell I actually liked the atmosphere in Earthbound when I first played it, and went, "Hey you, don't you know what time it is?" Didn't one cop just tell me what time it is? I'm not even going to tell you what it was.
Todd, it's logic sense. They want you to go home. You're a 13-year-old boy walking around in the hilltops at night.
In
You
my
don't think that...
in my world, I'm a 23-year-old boy. Adult, I can do whatever the hell I want. And honestly, I love the background to this. The stars in the sky. This is like amazing, especially for a Super Nintendo game. I mean, what were your
They had it in Mario World too. Some
Sure.
effects like that.
What were your thoughts when you first started playing this game?
When I started playing this game for the first time, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I just got interested in the character Ness from Smash Bros. That's where I knew him from best, and I said, hey, you know what? I've heard good receptions from this game. Let's go ahead and play it. I played it. I got hooked. Passed the game. One of my favorite games ever.
But you never beat Mother yet. You beat the third Mother 3, but you never beat the first one.
I beat the second. I beat the third. The first, the only one I got left. I don't know when I'll get around to it. I will someday.
First game is hell. I finished it one time, one deal only.
It's hard.
But getting on, we have this weird character. You'll know why I say he's weird. And toward, oh yeah, buddy, a meteorite fell down and went boom. It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to help my body stronger. Is this guy Wario? And then again, wasn't Wario born around 1994?
Yeah, in the 90s for sure, and that's his birthday. Super Mario Land 2, boys.
Except he was the bad guy. And not a playable character. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. I also want to tell you, oops, I almost told you about my, by the way, Todd, did you check my billboard? I wrote the message myself. That's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work?
Sure, see what you got.
Hold on. Don't forget about that. I'm gonna when the cops will leave.
You have multiple reasons for saying that. Either you're hiding something bad in there, or you're just getting annoyed with all the noise going on.
Treasure hunter. This is Liar X. Now, a lot of people call him exaggerate, although I think it might be age rate. Liar.
No, it's not.
Liar X age rate.
No, because the pun is liar exaggerate. It's supposed to say that he's a liar and he exaggerates a lot.
I know, but you also see the pun age rate as well. Because
yep, I guess either way it could go.
Yeah, so and keep in mind that Mr. Itoi was the one that came up with all the dialogue in this game. So all the dialogue in this game that you read came from him.
That's crazy.
That meteorite looks different than usual. It's strange and marvelous, as well as mysterious. Oh, you say this.
Ooh. without enthusiasm.
Yep. Clear out, get out of my way! Clear out, get out of my way! Clear out, get out of my way!
I
Clear
like it.
out of way, I'll get my... Whoops, my mistake. I mean, get out of my way!
Sound like a broken record player.
Broken record player. Nice timing, Todd. Will you do something about Pokey? He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends?
Sure.
Yes. And you live in the house next door to his... I see. If you say no, you're not friends, but aren't you neighbors? Come on, help me out here. Shh, shh. That's all? You're a boring cop. Oh, Bold, don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the cops. Oops. I'm the officer's way. You can go home now. Tomorrow, I'm poking. We'll tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. Well, you can't say... Oh, I thought he would actually have some more dialogue after that.
No, that's all it says. After that, you just gotta go back home.
Yeah. Well, I was bugging the cops, but then again, who can blame me?
Curious kid, living in a peaceful land.
Curiosity killed the cat people.
It's not killing Nest, though.
Yep. Nobody. Well, let's not get to the killing part. Especially not till later. However, we just started. And I thought you were supposed to go to the meteorite! What the... Dumbass.
You don't worry about it. Let's go.
Welcome home, Todd. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's like, scoot off to bed now? No. Oh, Todd, you don't understand the importance of a good night's sleep. Fine. Yes, mother. Later that night.
Like around 4 to 3 a.m.
Well,
Dun, 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 dun. I hear knocking at my door. Who the hell would be knocking the door at 4 a.m.?
someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. I couldn't agree more. It's so annoying that I can even hear it all the way up the second floor. My man, who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? Would you answer it? Why do I have to answer it?
Well, let me tell you, it's a faggot called...
I know, but why me? Why do I have to answer it?
Because he's the man of the house.
Yeah, my dad is supposed to be the man of the house. Oh, please, sucking me dry, so I'm just gonna lie. Still for now. So, wow, someone looks like about to knock down my door. However, who it is?
Hey, he even lets himself in.
Hey, look, listen to what I've got to say. When I took Becky to the place where the meteorite landed, oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as ever. Anyway, as I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know, the sharks. They're the local ruffians, and they were really going wild. Suddenly, I noticed that Picky was gone. I blame the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. When my dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Picky? No. If you refuse me, I'll say something that'll cut you like a knife. Will you come with me? No. Okay. I won't say anything to hurt you. Will you please come with me? Sure. Okay, good buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am? I don't like the... I know that... Wait, it was... You were saying, Gerald?
It's time to go out.
I know that the dog is unreliable, but you should take Sammy along. Crack baths in Tracy's room. And I already have it. No matter what anyone says, I'm a courageous, strong boy, blah 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 blah. Remember to go for it. I want to stay in my jammies. Bullshit. And keep in mind, people, this theme you're hearing, keep it in mind. This is Pokey's theme. So whenever you hear this theme, it's when he's either nearby or, you know, something. You're gonna be hearing it in some locations where he's not even there. Like, you'll understand what I mean later. Okay. So, your sister gives you a cookie, and she's basically your escargot express, which I will discuss later. And I love this line. You say it, Gerald.
What do we got here? Yeah, you're cool, whatever.
It's like, okay. And you're coming with me. Hey. Oh yeah.
Off to it.
Nope. Come on. I go in front and you'll follow at a safe distance.
Here we go, off to adventure.
Yeah, and I thought he was gonna be behind Sammy, but no. And then suddenly, you got a phone call. What time is it in this hour I'm in? And what you basically got here is your dad. Your dad is now considered to be the phone. Now, he's working in a late office, and we never ever see him in the game. So yeah, interesting fact. Work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever heard of a weird saying like this? Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%, don't be afraid. Basically, he saves your game, adds money to your account for every enemy you defeat, and tells you how much experience you need for, you know, leveling up, and saving your game as well. And I like to work hard, but I don't think it's good to work too hard. Right, Gerald?
Yeah, it sure is, and I know how that feels, working myself up too hard.
Okay, so... Oh, wait. First, I got...
Their first enemy!
I hate these things! The spiteful crows. Now, these guys piss me off. Because...
They like to hear your stuff.
Yeah! Basically what Gerald just said. They just love to steal my shit.
Especially your cookies.
Yeah. Oh, sweet!
Get him out of here. Yeah, but at least he gives you some chances to attack without him attacking.
Yeah. And...
Or her, whatever it might be.
Yeah. And he always gives you like 128% out of 128 a cookie. And, oh, Gerald, watch this. This is funny. And Todd, like I said, my dad isn't home yet. You got to bring Picky back before he comes home. I'll try to help you a little. Todd, you haven't got a clue about what to do. Have you ever got that?
No, I've never seen this part dialogue.
Yeah, when you're trying to go back into your house, into his home. And if you try to go, Todd, so are you just gonna wander around wherever you please? Eventually, whatever. He's your brother, so I'll be the good guy and go save him, or whatever. And that is why I hate him.
Already, huh?
This thing also deals a pretty decent damage. Why am I not hitting him? Sammy, attack! Ay, ay, ay. Ugh. Oh, Sammy, finally! Thank you! He finally does something for once.
It's doing some work.
Yeah. The cookie, and I learned Life Up Alpha, which is basically replenish. This is what the start of your first PSI, which is magic powers that you learn throughout the game. So, the first one you learn is Life Up, which restores 100 HP to one person. And take in mind, it may not be exactly 100 HP. It might be like 57 or 78, like around there. It should say like around 100, not just like that, because that can confuse some people out there.
It's misleading. It's fine though.
Yeah.
Maybe it was lost in translation.
Yeah. And honestly, I usually like to use my food because I hate wasting my PSI. Because if I don't... Your PSI is what's gonna help you later on, and it's best to use your food.
It's better to save your PSI for something big like a boss or something around there.
Yeah. And here we have a runaway dog. They're not too hard. They give out good experience. So runaway dog... Wait, go ahead, Gerald.
It's easily tamed. Practically.
Yeah. Crows. Why? Why? These things are fucking assholes. They are. I'm telling you. Thank you. Gerald,
Pray that you hit.
your thoughts on this spiteful crow?
It's not that bad, but it is annoying if it does steal like your items constantly.
Yeah. And
I've had times where it does it twice in a row.
I've had times where it steals my rock candy and shit.
It steals your rock candy, rip.
Yeah, and the sad thing is you can never get back. Oh my god, will you get... Thank you.
Yeah, time to use the little trick in the game where you go off screen and then you go back, he's gone.
Yeah. That's an old RPG trick, where if you go off screen when you see an enemy... No, when you see an enemy you don't want to battle, go off screen and then wait for a bit and then go back, and it may or may not be there. Or maybe a new enemy might be there and replace. So, just take your chances and be careful. Sometimes you may end up in a situation where you'll be stuck between two enemies and there's no way you're going to get out of it. So, for now, I'm just training up and... Okay, now my dog is doing something.
This is rare for him to do too.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, because for the most part, your dog's gonna be dishing out like small hits. But for whatever reason, Todd's getting lucky with these hits.
Yeah. And the next PSI move you learn is at level 4, which is Hypnosis. Now these are the coil snakes. They don't poison you, thank goodness, unlike later on. So they're not that bad.
Counterparts.
They only give out 1 experience, though.
So basically, they're not even worth fighting.
Yeah. The runaway dogs are the ones that you want to fight. No.
And the girls, if you want some cookies.
I'll just eat my cookie. My liar exaggerate has something different. Oh, Todd! I was too busy to investigate, but I heard a child's voice on the hilltop. I'm a busy man, but when I do a job, I do it well. I'm a man's man.
Interesting context.
Yeah. I think the billboard changed too. No.
No.
Oh, there he is up there. Why is he
We got
sleeping up there?
we gotta go save him from nothing. I don't know. How did he get up here in the first place?
I don't know. Oh! If I knew this was going to be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along. I'm out of here.
Save it, dude.
What a pansy. Caution. There are still lots of fires burning here and there. It's hot!
I can tell from the radiations coming off of it.
Yeah. What? Oh, you woke me up. Okay, I've been looking all over for you. Oh, really now? You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. Yeah, I'm following that, alright. Oh, I'm glad you're okay at least. Let's go home now. That mom and dad are worried sick about us. Jeez, sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real big brother.
That's sad.
Yep. And
Let's
Becky
get
joins me. Hold on. Before we get ahead, there's actually something I want. There's actually a little difference here. I'm going to show you like a yes or no thing. First, I'm going to show you what happens when you say yes to this text. Todd, do you hear a buzz that sounds like a bee flying around? I'm going to say yes. Yes, you can hear it. Now we're going to go back and see what happens when I say no. Here's what he says. No. Oh, come on. You must hear it.
Now it becomes more apparent.
And if you press select, you can actually control the ray of... Wait. Is that only for the Wii U version?
I'm not sure.
Because I remember, like, holding the select button allowed you to take control of the ray when it comes down. Like, it glitches out.
I've never heard of that. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
It was... Game Explain uploaded something about that.
I think it was something else. No, that was like some, that was a certain data that people found in the game. I'm not sure.
And who do we have here? A bee I am not. I'm from 10 years in the future. And the future. All is devastation. Gygus, the universal cosmic destroyer, sends all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says, when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of life. You see, it is my opinion that you are the Bat Boy, Todd. This I believe. Gygus' monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. Fun fact, people, if you look back at Mother 1, the time where Nintendo, Anna, and Lloyd fought Gaigu, which technically that was his name back then, Gaigu, which it was translated to Gygus later. So they're both the same, but different names. But what Buzz here, that's his name, tells you here is basically that Gygus is alive out there. However, there's absolutely no way you can get to him from like 10 years further into the future. But you'll understand how we'll get to him. And we'll be right back. I'll be right back in just a minute.
I expect that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's 1:33. But to continue, you may have to counter the evil intentions of Gygus. 3 things are the most important: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legend from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl to defeat Gaius. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Todd. Did you listen to what I told you? Be careful, people, because if you move through the text too fast, you may accidentally press the wrong option. However, in this first part, you can just skip through it. Icon will automatically be on yes. But the game will troll you, so don't immediately rapidly press A and skip through everything. So, thank you for listening to my long story. You are as exceptional as I expected you to be. Yeah. Todd, it looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said. I'm not one of those 3, aren't I? 'Cause I'm not into this kind of thing at all. Jeez, my heart is almost pounding right out of my chest.
Not like how Ness is either.
Yeah.
He's doing right.
Alright, so Buzz, he's traveling with us at the moment, and you'll understand the purpose of him in a little bit. Oh, and Liar Exaggerate has one more thing to tell you. He has something to tell me, and only me. Can you come visit me later, alone? And whenever you hear that sound effect, that gives you a hint on... I'll let you listen to it again. That means it's giving you a hint to come back later.
Clearly there's something there.
Yes.
That's interesting. Don't you think that's kind of creepy, an old man asking to come to his house alone? Isn't that suspicious?
Yep. Well, what do you expect, honestly?
I don't know, there's so many types of themes in this game, it's ridiculous, but that's the way Toy intended it to be.
Yeah.
If you actually look into the context of this game, it's very interesting. How it came to be.
Yeah. If you guys are curious, where did all the enemies go?
I don't know.
I mean, you noticed that all of them just suddenly disappeared? Well, we have something...
Hint. Something big's coming up.
Yep. And...
Hello.